So for this page, I'm using my Small Rangers Delusions journal, and I've just painted a blue background just to cover what was there. And now I'm going to take two colors of paint in kind of a periwinkle and a peach or a coral. And I'm going to just do some circles with my fingers. And these are going to be spots for journaling. I like to finger paint on my pages. So next I'm going to take my rubber stamp that has all the texture patterns on it. It is a Stampendous. It's the marble texture cube. And I'm going to take archival ink, and the color is Seafarer. And I am just going to pick out a marbled pattern and stamp it over the circles like that to make a marbled texture over the circles. I love how they all look nice and crackly now. Sometimes this most simplistic stuff just looks super cool. So next I'm going to take a white paint pen and I'm just going around each one and making circles. And then I just took the white and made a border around just to tie the whole page in. And I'm going to use another die cut from the Art by Marlene die cut block that was gifted to me by Mimi. And what I want to use is this fun face right here. So I'm going to punch that out, and that's going to be my face. And then I think I'm going to use the heart borders too. And then I think I'm also going to use these two little birds because they've got the same colors as my layout. So I've punched out all my die cuts, and I'm going to go around the edges and take my detail scissors and cut off some of that excess. That's just me. I like to have a really nice and clean image. So I'm going to just trim these up a little bit, clean them up a little bit, and then I'm going to take a pen. I always take a pen and go around these white edges with a pen, a brush marker in black, just to make them look really nice. So I found this image. It is from a 2009 Art Doll Quarterly magazine, and it was two dolls. They look like they're maybe porcelain or wooden. And so I cut one of them out, and then I decided to, what I did was I cut her legs off, and I took some tulle-like material. It's just really very, very soft and fine, and I gathered it together on a needle and thread, put it behind her body, and then see if you can see, I zigzag stitched it frontwards and backwards, and then I put her legs back on. So that's going to be the body for my girl, and I love it. I love it so much. It's so cute. And then the Art by Marlene wonky face is going to be her face. Is that cute or what? Oh, I love this so much. It's so fun. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down on the page. So I'm just gluing on my images with art glitter glue with the metal tip, and just putting it on the back of each die cut and the girl cut out of the magazine that I've altered. And then just glue this into place. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So cute. And then there is my funky doll girl with her cloth dress. Now I'm going to take the strips, the die cut strips that have the hearts, And I'm going to just glue them into place. I'm putting this one kind of in between the circles just to give it some interest. And they match the hearts that are around her head, so it really ties it in together. Super cute. Super cute. Let's make it like they're in her hand, I think. Super cute. And then I'm going to put my birds on. So I just took the edges of her little tulle skirt and spread them out and put a drop of glue underneath just to flare her little, fan her little skirt out. Now I'm going to take a black paint pen and I'm going to outline this whole girl and the birds just to make them stand out a little bit. And I think I'm going to do my journaling. I was going to do my journaling within the circles, and I love my marbled circles. They're just too cool as they are. So I think I'm going to use a white paint pen and do my journaling, and then I'll come back and show you my ideas for jazzing up her face. One of my favorite parts is always adding the little details. So now what I'm doing is I've outlined her in black, and now I'm taking a black paint pen, a Posca fine point paint pen, and I'm going in and adding some fun details to her outfit. So I'm making stripes, like she has kind of a striped little corset type thing on with her little fancy dress. Cute. Those are the kinds of details that are always fun to add. So now with the face, what I like to do is come back in and add a few more things to it. So I'm going to give her a little bit more of a black line at the top. I'm going to change up the white dots on this one. And that's not that I didn't like Marlene's design. I'm just kind of making it my own. And I'm going to give her some wild eyelashes. She's fabulous. She needs some fabulous eyelashes. Cute. And then I'm going to add that white dot back in, but in a different spot. Just to change it up a little bit. And now I'm going to use some pink Nuvo drops. This is Rhubarb Crumble. And this is what Nuvo drops look like. And they're just like three-dimensional and they're shiny. And I'm just going to add that to her lips. It's going to make it look like she's got lipstick. Luscious, luscious lips. And once you put it on, you kind of have to leave your artwork alone. Let it dry totally so you don't mess it up or lean in it. Oh yeah. Yeah. See? Cute, luscious lips. So I'm going to let that dry. So I added the title, I'm Fab, I'm Fierce. And I did some more doodling on her little outfit, and there's what her face looks like. It's really cute. So I took a gold Sharpie in fine point, and I did my journaling all around in gold, which shows up really pretty with that blue background. And now I'm just going to add a couple of little more details and some just little dots just to add some fun and interest and whimsy. So I love how this turned out. The little dots added a lot of whimsy and interest. I put it in each one of the circles. And that's about it. I love how this turned out. It was super fun. I love the art by Marlene Die. They truly add fun and interest to your art journal pages. So I hope this gave you some ideas of something fun to try, maybe adding something like this to a paper image. It's still going to be flat in the book because it's super flat. You can't even feel it. It's no thicker than paper. So I love how that just added some fun and interest, and maybe it inspired you to try that in one of your art journals. So go make art, because art soothes the heart.